Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So I've been shopping again and I've been to the range again. Do you remember a couple of videos back I showed you this one that I'd ordered online, and as I was browsing again online I noticed that they actually have an autumn themed one as well as a Halloween. So I thought, right, we were passing the range and we needed some bits and pieces because our range has like a grocery store in it as well, which is Iceland in the UK, and I needed some bits and bobs. I thought, oh well, you know, we need to go to Iceland. The actual shop, not the country. So I might as well just have a look around the craft stuff while I'm there and see if they've got the other wreath to go with it. And yes, they did have. So I've now got the autumn wreath as well. But of course, you don't just look at one bit of a shop, do you? You go looking around. And then I found the Christmas one as well. Our house is going to be absolutely covered in gnomes. And this one has 4,000 crystals. This is 5,250. But this one's only 2,500, and I think this one may be special drill because it looks so it's got some shiny ones and some bit larger ones, whereas this one and this one I think were just mainly resin. So if you want to see the unboxing of that one, it is under the shopping for the range, and there is a little picture of the Halloween one there as well. So goodness, I'm getting a collection. And we'll have a look at these a bit closer in a second. And then also while I was there, I saw another wreath, and this is like a very thin MDF wreath, and I think this was, where's my receipt gone? Do you know, I had it a minute ago and it's disappeared. Found it, don't panic. Right, so this wreath, you don't want to look at what I paid for my shopping. Do it yourself Christmas wreath, £2.49. So I thought I could either just colour this in, because alcohol markers or acrylic will work really well with this, and then I could, if I want to, put gems on it as well, which I am aiming to do, but whether it'll get done this Christmas or future Christmases, I don't know. I have got some quite large round gems that would go for the holly berries. But yeah, for £2.49, I thought, I'm going to have one of those. It's a nice size. I believe it's a 12-inch, but we'll double check. So widest point to widest point is, whoa, it's about 11.5-ish inches, 29 centimetres. So not quite a 12 inch by 12 inch, 30 by 30, but not far off. But I like the fact that it's 3D, look. Can you see these bits are all raised up here? They're all extras, so it's like one layer, and then we've got another layer on top, and the letters are another layer on top as well. So I thought that was quite nice to decorate. So yes, that's another project, and you can always stick extra little bits on. Even gnomes. Okay, I'm back. Things go bump on the stairs in this house, not bump in the night. That was Millie just decided to bring something upstairs that she couldn't carry properly and dropped it all the way down. So I'm not sure whether it'll come up on the video, but there was quite a loud bump, bump, bump as it went down the stairs. Right, so back to Christmas. So yeah, I thought that was a lovely project for £2.50. And to be fair, if you make a mess of it, you could always just literally put a whitewash over the top of it, or a couple of coats of whitewash, and start again. It's something that, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so that was one of my purchases. And then while you're looking round, you also spot another gnome. And this is 2 gnomes in a little packet, and this is crystal gonk cards, and it's a 2-pack. So we've got your 2 gnomes, Christmas cards, and a little robin sat on there. And then one on his own, that he's got his little mittens on, look. And I believe there must have been the wrong price on the shelf. Yeah, £1.99. I'm sure the shelf, or I've looked at the wrong thing, said it was more than that. because I remember thinking, oh, that's quite a lot for one card. But then when I saw it was 2, I thought, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then looking at my receipt today, I thought, oh, £1.99, so like £1 each for a card. So we'll have a look in those a little bit more as well. And then I got some more of my presentation folders. And these are the A3 size with 20 pockets. These are what I keep my completed diamond paintings in. And these were £3.79. They've gone up to now. I believe I paid about £2.49 last time I bought them. So they've gone up in price quite a bit, but £3.79 is still a really, really good price. And then I got some of the sleeves that go inside as well. A3 protector sheets, and they were £1.49. And they were a 10 pack. Because what I thought was, if I'm sort of like halfway through a project, because as you know, I like my 30 by 40s and they just do fit in these really, really well. I could just pop it in one of these just to keep it neat and tidy while I'm halfway through if I decide I want to start doing something else instead. Because I have got quite a few work in progresses at the minute, so I do need to get them sorted, but I do want to keep them like nice and flat and clean as well, so they would be quite handy for that. And then all I would do is just pop them in the back of these books. I have shown these books on my channel again quite a few times, so I'm not going to go through and show you exactly what they are, but they're basically just big pockets and you just slot your diamond paintings into them, and they are the A3 size, which is basically your 30 by 40 paintings, fit lovely in those. So I've got a few of those, and I got some A3 foam board as well in the black, because I'm doing quite a few stickers and a few projects where I'm going to be cutting out a canvas and mounting it onto mount board, and I thought the black may look better than the white because it is actually black at the core as well. So even once you've cut it, you will just see black rather than seeing white edges or anything. And that was a 2 pack, and that was £2.99. So it's like getting 4 A4 size ones for £2.99. I mean, obviously you can cut them down. Is it a 2 pack? Gosh, that's thick for a 2 pack. I honestly thought there was 3 in there, but never mind, it's a 2 pack. And they're what width are these then? Let me just have a quick look. They're obviously wider than I was expecting. Let me do it from 1 centimetre there. Oops. So they're about ½ centimetre, so they're 5 millimetres thick these, so they are actually quite a thick foam board. But that's okay when you're wanting to put pictures and then mount them onto the wall. You don't want it too thin, or you might as well have just stuck it straight onto the wall anyway, whatever your project is. So that's sort of my basics that I actually went in for. And then as you're queuing to go out, you know what they're like, they put all sorts of sale items out. And they just happen to be this one, which is a 40 by 50, I believe. And it is 18,500 crystals over. It's pre-mounted like the Gnomes, and it was £5.91. £5.91. I mean, it just would have been so rude not to. You can't not buy a canvas for £5.91. Goodness me. We went out when we went to the wildlife park at the weekend, and we paid, I think, nearly £18 for 3 cups of tea and 3 muffins. So look, instead of having a cup of tea and a muffin, I could have had a whole diamond painting. But as it was, I got the whole thing anyway. So we'll have a quick look in this one, and then we'll have a look at the others. But yeah, I just thought, I mean, it's not really something that I would go towards, albeit my dad was in the RAF. He did his national service in the RAF many years ago. So we are quite airplane-ish. We do like air shows. And I have a good friend that sadly has now passed away, but he would have absolutely loved this. He still had his handlebar moustache. my lovely friend. We lost him earlier this year, but yeah, he would have loved this picture as well with his planes. So yeah, we've got a lovely, is it a Spitfire that's on here? The clouds in the background aren't diamond painted, so it is classed as a partial. So we've just got the like scenery here and the plane that's going to be diamond painted. Let's give it a quick measure. It's getting very dark in here. I'm going to have to put the lights on in a bit, otherwise I won't see you. Right, we are 50 centimetres, which is about 19 3/4 inches. So it's a good size. And 40 centimetres, which is 15 3/4 inches. And of course, yeah, when you buy the ones that are pre-framed, you don't have to then go looking for a frame to put them on, because they're already stretched round. And it's a nice stretched round canvas. Oh, the only thing I don't like, look, is this. See if it'll focus in. This is one of the edges, and we have got the key code down the side. Now that's not good, because when you hang this on the wall, you're going to actually see that. So I know you can take them off with nail varnish remover, or I suppose you could cut it off, but then you've got the point of you've still got it stuck there. Or I suppose you could use some washi tape, or paint it or whatever, but that's a nuisance. That's just one of those things that I don't like about buying the budget sort of pre-framed canvases. They do tend to not think about what's on the edge. Oh, and we've got one on the bottom edge as well. So we've got the two, and they're both showing on the sides. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not keen on that idea at all. But never mind. I mean, for £5.91, what can I expect? Okay, let's have a look at this one. Okay, I hope there is a key code in this as well, otherwise I'm going to have fun looking at this. I am going to have to cut it off so I can see which goes where. Okay. We've no DM. Oh, we have got DMC. I was just going to say we haven't got any DMC codes, but they're sat there looking at me, look. Oh dear, Liz, what are you like? Oh, and I can see a key code as well. I can see a little sheet with them all on, so that's good. This horrible sellotape is one of my least favourite ways of them putting them together as well, but it seems to be the way they do things. Okay. I think if I remember rightly from the last ones I did, that you can't get this sellotape off plastic bags, so I'm just going to cut it. I'm not even going to try. Okay. So the drills are in a nice snake, 2589. And no, there's no canvas indicator number on there. Let's move that squelly tape. Oops, sorry. Just sent my camera flying. Whee! It was the plane. It was honestly the plane. Yeah, there's no canvas number on this either, so okay. There's no DMC codes on this, but I will probably write them on. Yeah, I'll probably write them on there and use this on my bottles. Our drill pen is the little fancy jewelled one again, which to me still looks like a snowflake. And it's just a white single placer pen, but they're quite pretty. I do like the fact that they've got a big diamond in them. We've got lots of little drip seal bags, so it looks like there's plenty in there. It's 24 colours, so I would expect that there's probably 24 bags there. I'm not going to count them, but there's definitely, I would say, 20 at least. And then it's just a little white boat and a little square of wax. Okay, so quite a nice little toolkit. And I do quite like the pens. They are that little bit different. Okay. And then the drills. It's a very clear drill field as well. Okay. Sorry, it's a little bit glary, but I think you can see. Yeah, it's focusing in. Looks like we're all sort of numbers and capital letters on your key code there, and they're all pretty clear. So that'd be quite nice to do. This is a nice manageable size to do as well when you've got a pre-framed canvas, because I think I've mentioned in previous videos I've got some of the like 90 by 65 ones, and by the time you get to the middle you've really got to reach across to get there, because you can't roll it up or do anything with it. You know, they are quite awkward to do. Easy to do around the edges, but not the middle. But these I find are just sort of like a sweet size to do. Yeah, although I do still like my 30s by 40s best. Okay, let's have a look at these. Ooh. Wow, we've got a big warning on these bags, so I would say that they probably are made in the UK. You don't very often get those on some of the Chinese companies. Right, let's have a look at these. Oh, lots of nice colours. Yeah, looks like we've got 1, 2, 9 and then A to O. E and F are different colours, so that's good. 8 and B are different colours, so it has been a little bit thought out, this, as to what colours go with what, so you shouldn't get too muddled up. But there's not really too much to diamond paint on this one. It's quite a manageable size. So we have like a burgundy red and your 310 black there, and a couple of greys. Oh goodness me, we've got 4 greys in various shades from dark to light. We've got your very dark army green there, lovely, and a bit more of a sage green, and a light green and a beige. Oops, and a little bit of cherry red, and a little bit of orange. Where does the orange go then? Oh, round the target sign on the plane. Is it a target sign? It's a bit of a strange thing to put on a plane, but it looks like a target. Another grey, a lovely baby blue, and a denim blue, and a little bit lighter blue, and then that is a very dark green, and I think, yep, that's a darker green. So, and then a little bit lighter, so we've got 3 shades of green there. I think they're different ones. Yeah, HIJ, yep. And then another orangey red there. And then these must be the water. These are your peppermint cream green. Your little bit of 3865 there, your off-white. And more green. So it's a lot of green and blue with just those little pops of colour on the plane. So yeah, it'll be a fun one to do. I may give it to my dad. If I'm running out of wall space at my house, I may have to start passing them mum and dad's way. Here, have this. No, you're all right, you'll keep it. No, you're fine. We haven't really got room for it, so you'll have to have it. Does anybody else do that with the mums and dads, or is it just me? Oops, let's put that in there as well. We'll keep that all together. But yeah, I mean, they come nicely boxed as well. So if you are wanting it for a present for somebody, you know, it's great. And also, if you do give it to somebody and you've already done it for them, if they want to just put it up and then take it down part of the year, they can put it away in the box and store it, which would be a shame, obviously. But yeah, great presents. Okay, like that one, say for £6, you just can't go wrong. I think they're normally about £13, £12.99, £13 these. So probably about half price-ish I've paid, which, you know, even at full price, it's a good price. But yeah, I love a bargain, you know me. Okay, so let's have a look at the gnomes. We'll have a look at the autumn one first, because autumn comes before winter. Okay, these are £7.99, these wreaths. So I did think that they were like the acrylic wreaths or the MDF wreaths when I saw them. And I was a little bit disappointed when I realised they were canvas, but actually it doesn't matter because you're still getting the picture, and they are pre-framed, so yeah, for that little bit of fun. Oh, this has got lots of bright colours. Okay, so yeah, they're a pre-framed canvas. They come in a nice gift box. Let me see, looks like we've got some specials on this as well. Gives you your instructions on the back on how to diamond paint. Tells you what you get in your little toolkit. So this looks as though it's the same sort of toolkit as the Spitfire plane, which is good. It is by Hinkler again, which think the Hinkler is based in the UK, but I think there's parts of it was China as well. Let me just show you if you want to pause and have a quick read of that. Your eyesight is better than mine. Don't laugh, Liz, you'll make it shake. Right, so that's our lovely box that it's come in. Okay, it's very nice, bright, vibrant colours, and we actually have a lady, look. We've got a lady in pigtails. Well, I think it's a lady anyway. And then we've got a couple of little men gnomes there as well. Although you can get bearded ladies these days. I've seen The Greatest Showman. Right, so because this is a smaller canvas, the edges don't have any writing on. And as with the first one that we got, the Halloween one, that is the teeny tiniest little key code I've ever seen. But fortunately we do have the big one that comes in with the gems. So it's 15 different colours. Okay, let's get this off. As I say, pre-framed on a nice wooden frame. It's on a piece of hardboard, yeah. Quite sturdy, so that's good. And it just saves you having to go out looking for a frame and paying for a frame. I mean, I suppose if you really wanted to, you could take it off the frame and put it in your own frame, but why would you want to? Bit of fun. Okay, I know Diamond Grandma's got a fall yawl coming up. I think it's October, so I may do that for this one. I won't open the toolkit again. It does look as though it's exactly the same as the Spitfire. We've got your lovely diamond pen. We've got a lot of grip seal bags there, a little white boat and a piece of wax. Okay, and as I say, I'm not even going to try and struggle and take this sellotape off these bags because I know I failed dismally last time. Take those off. I wish they'd find a different way of doing that. I don't like the sellotape. But at least they've put the key code in the bag on this one. So we're not sort of like getting that stuck to the sellotape and then losing half of it. Right, so, oh, I've got another piece of sellotape. I do like their tape in these kits. Have a look at these gems. Let's turn it back the right way again. So it is a partial as well, which means the edges aren't diamond painted. Oh, it's got a proper texture on it, this one as well. And it is a little bit sparkly. I think you can just about catch that sparkle. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, there you are. Look, you can just get it in the light. That plain canvas has actually got a sparkle in it, and we have got a texture on it as well. Scratch it, so yeah, just adds to the depth of it and a little bit more interest on the picture. So it is just literally all of the wreath around and the gnomes that have got the gems and diamonds on, and then you don't have to do the background, so that's really good. Just makes the project a little bit quicker if you prefer to do something that's a bit less taxing, shall we say. So that's your little key code. Again, there's no DMC codes on this. Is there DMC codes on the canvas? There isn't, sadly. There is no DMC code, so that's a shame. But again, $7.99. Yeah, it's okay. We can live with that. Let me just pop that back in there. It's a very washed out painting that they've done, a copy, sorry, that they've done there. Considering it's such a lovely vibrant box with all the colours on. But let's see, these will be acrylic gems. So there's one escape there. Look, what did we say there was? 15 different ones and 2 specials. So we've got a lovely bright green. A nice, I think that'll be 3865, just that slightly off-white. Got a mustard colour and a sunny yellow. And an orangey red, and another nice vibrant green colour there, and that's a lovely bright orange and a tan colour, chestnut colour, and a little bit paler orange. Very pumpkin colours those. That's like sort of a mocha colour. That's a very cherry red colour there, and a little bit of a deepish pink and a little burgundy colour. And then our 2 specials. Ooh, look at that one. That one's got an iridescent coating on. That's like a peach with an iridescent coating. So we're getting like pinks and purples and everything in it as well. Very nice. And then some large red faceted gems there as well, which will probably be like the holly berries and things. So yeah, very pretty. I do think these are good value for money and great fun to do. And there's something, because you've got your box, if you do keep your box, once you've had this up for say autumn and you think, right, okay, it's going to go away now at Christmas maybe until autumn next year, then you can just pop it back in the box and keep it safe. Pop the gems back in that one, and we'll have a look at the Christmas one. Yay! This room is getting so full, I'm running out of spaces to put things. So again, our lovely box, 30 by 30 these. Oh, I didn't measure that one, did I? Let me just do a quick measure. I do think they are the 30 by 30. Yeah, 30 centimetres, 12 inches. 30 centimetres, 12 inches. So they're true to size. And that's for like your full canvas area there. Okay. Right, let's get into this Christmassy one and have a look. Just got that little bit of sellotape that's just annoying on the top there. But I suppose then at least you know nobody's meddled with your painting. And all your bits will still be in there. You don't want to lose any of your bits. Okay, come on, open up, that's it. Right, so I presume that this one is going to be more or less the same. Oh, that's very vibrant colours though on this one. And again, we've got our little girl gnome in the middle. And this one's got a love heart and this one's got a stripy hat. And we've got Merry Christmas, which has got the letters on it there as well. And your lovely wreath going all the way around. Again, partial, so the outside isn't diamond painted, but the middle is. Okay. And again, the key code. Oh, a little bit bigger key code. That looks a little bit better. There's only 14 gems and colours in this one. Okay. If anybody finds any extra hours in a day, let me know, because I've got so many. But yeah, I'm going to need more hours, but I am not complaining, because it's my hobby and this is what I love to do. And I've just resigned myself to the fact that I have two hobbies. One is collecting diamond paintings and one is actually doing diamond paintings. And yes, I do get pleasure out of taking out my diamond paintings and looking through them. So yeah, it's like a huge stamp collection really. Only I can go on to play with them a bit more. Whereas stamps, you're not supposed to touch them because they lose value. Oh dear, oh, Liz, the things that come into your head. Right, yep, same toolkit again. So lots of bags, a little bit of wax, a white boat, and those pens. Do like those pens. So, ooh, got a bit of static there sticking to the desk. Okay, yeah, that's your partial edges there. The sign only has the gems actually on the writing and on this little bit of wreath down at the bottom there. So lots of greens in this one. And let's see what specials we get. No DMC codes again, unfortunately. Tells us there's one bag of each one, which is quite nice. Okay, the 14 colours, that's good. So let's, lots of specials in this one. Okay, so we've got a lovely Christmas red and a bright white and a little bit of pale grey for some highlighting and a lovely grassy green and that like sagey jadey type green, and that's a very, very dark green, that one. It looks a bit grey, but it is actually dark green, and a very pale green and another sort of sagey green and a little bit of sunny yellow. Where does the yellow go then? Oh, around the stars, I suppose. Yeah, and possibly around the love heart as well there. Okay, so we've got 9 different resin, 9 different acrylic drills there, and then we've got 5 of your specials. Not 5 gold rings, 5 special gems. So we've got a pale blue faceted, a nice cherry red faceted, and they're like your medium-sized ones. We've got some faceted white rounds there. We've got some larger red faceted, and then lots of little gold stars. So the stars are going to be dotted around in the wreath. So how cool is that? That is so pretty. So yeah, I've now got 3 to do, a set of 3. I suppose you could put them all up at once. You might find at Christmas people will be saying, did you know you've still got your Halloween wreath up? As though it's a total surprise to you that it's still on the wall. You know, you just live in the house. Oh dear. But yeah, I will definitely be getting these done. I do like that. I just think the gems and everything to go with it. As I say, I wish it was an actual acrylic or a wooden wreath, but this is the next best thing, and at least it's pre-framed. And once Christmas is over, I can just take it down and pop it back in its box, and it'll go with all my Christmas things ready for next year. Yay! Okay, we'll just have a quick look at these cards so that this video doesn't take on epic proportions and end up sending everybody to sleep. More gnomes. I apologise if you don't like gnomes, but I wasn't a keen gnome fan, but I do seem to have got sucked into the gnome way of life. And yeah, Gnomevember is coming up in November, so get ready for November. I've got plenty to do. I will be getting all my gnomes out and having a look and seeing what I've got. So I believe that these are going to be about a 6-inch card. Let me do a quick measure and see how big we are. I don't think they're a 7-inch. They're a 16 centimetre, which is 6 1/4 inches. And I'll just do that side. Yeah, 16 centimetre, 6 1/4 inches. So just over a 6-inch card. But I mean, aren't they cute? You know, you're paying £1. I mean, you could pay £1 for a card for somebody anyway in some of the shops. Let's see. So, oh yeah, the tree is diamond painted. The little present is all of your little gnomies, including his little pom-pom on his hat and his little nose. Look at his little nose. And he's got mittens on and nice shiny shoes. And then this looks like it could be possibly mistletoe. Does mistletoe grow on the ground? I thought it grew on trees. But anyway, this could be mistletoe down here. That looks like it's got a few gems on. But the rest of the background and these trees in the background, there aren't any gems on those. So, oh, he's really sweet. Do you think he looks a bit cold? He stood there a bit shivery. And then this one's got a friend. In fact, he's got 2 friends, look, because we've got a little robin up here. And the robin's got a hat and a scarf on as well. Oh, how sweet is that? Looks like, yeah. So this one, it is just the gnomes that have got your gems on, your diamonds on. None of the background is diamond painted. But what I would probably do with this one, if you've got some, say, glitter glue, iridescent glitter glue, or just some PVA glue and a little bit of iridescent glitter, just cover some of these white bits, the snow bits, with your glitter glue, and you'll just get that extra shine as well. And you could even put gems on these snowflakes, just again use a bit of PVA glue to fix your gems on, or your Craft Buddy Magic glue would work the same as well. But yeah, it'll just give it a little bit more, as if it's not going to sparkle anyway. But this one's got 2 bells on his hat, look, they're hanging, and this one's just got one of those really big jingle bells hanging from his hat, and he's got a little lantern. But I just think they're really sweet. They're not, I would say they're probably maybe 220, 250 GSM. They're not a real thick card. Does it pass the waft test? Whoa, just about. And I don't think you'll get Bambi legs on this, you know, where the card over time, and if it's somewhere warm, sort of bends and then just goes plop. It's what we call Bambi legs. The envelopes, again, not the thickest quality. They are pre-gummed, so I tend to these days, though, since the pandemic. Use sellotape to close up all my cards now anyway. I very rarely actually use the sticky that are on envelopes, just in case. Might be just me, but whatever. So yeah, let's see. Does it show through the envelope? Is it a good envelope? Yeah, not bad. But my top tip when sending anything with embellishments on, any cards with embellishments on through the post, just literally turn it inside out. So anything that's on the card there is completely protected because it's inside like a little pocket, and then it's only this side or this side that's likely to get scuffed if anything gets squashed on your envelope. You know, sometimes they go through like rollers at the post office as they're going along conveyors or franking machines or whatever. I don't know what the system is anymore. I know it's all updated a lot these days. So yeah, I always recommend just turning them inside out. It is strange when you get a card that's inside out, I must admit, because I've looked, because other friends have done that when I've received cards, and I thought, oh, what's going on here? But it does protect your card, and I think when you've spent all that love and time putting all those drills on, you don't want them all to then get squished going through the post, do you? Okay, so we've got pen, boat and wax, but this is just one of those little round boats that doesn't have any ridges in it. To be honest, I tend to keep these and use them for my trash drills. You could put a magnet on the bottom of it and just use it as like a cover minder trash drill thing. Because as I say, I do like the ridges now. These are the original trays that I got when I first got diamond painting. These are what you used to get in your kits. And I used to find it really frustrating because the gems didn't always, you know, lay flat as they do when you put them in the little ridge trays. So, but yeah, they're the originals, goodness me. Okay, let's have a look at these. So what have we got? We've got 8 and 8, so we've got 9 different acrylic gems. So we've got a winter white, which is probably 3865, but there are no DMC codes. We've got a grey, we've got a lovely cherry red, a nice bright blue, and which actually matches my top today. I am matching my gems. We've got an army green, like a peachy beigey colour, caramel chocolate tan colour. That looks like a very dark brown. It could be black, but I'm thinking it could be dark brown. And then a very pale blue. So all the gems for both cards are in one packet. So you'd probably, unless you're going to put your gems into your little grip seal bags if you've got some spare, or if you're going to sellotape these little bags back up, or even kit it up. 9 colours, it's up to you if you do kit up. Some people kit up everything. But yeah, you could probably just sit and do both of them together, and maybe an hour maybe to do both of them. But you know, it's your project, there's no race, so if it takes you a little bit longer, it does. Okay, so I've got quite a haul there from the range. What I did as well while I was going round, as I like to do, because it reminds me what was there as well, is just do a little video of, I did a video of all the Halloween stuff, which is on display as you go through the door. Well, as much as I could video anyway, what they had in at the moment. And then I just had a quick wander around the craft bit and the Christmassy stuff as well. So if you want to stay on at the end and just have a wander around the shop with me, you can see some of the Christmas and Halloween things that they have got in, and some of the diamond paintings as well. And there is an awful lot of painting by numbers in there at the moment as well. They seem to be doing quite a bit of that. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these with me. If you have, as always, a thumbs up is much appreciated. And if you've got any comments or questions, if you leave them in the comments down below. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next, then I'd love you to subscribe and come and join our little family. And you do that by pressing that button just down in this corner that says subscribe, and then the all notifications bell that pops up. And all that means is that you'll be notified of any videos that come up, so you won't miss anything. Yay! Okay, don't forget to stop and watch the next part of the video of the shopping. But that's me done. So thanks ever so much for stopping by. And I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now. Wow. Where are you going? Because I'm going to go and look around all this lot. One of them. Get that one. Better get a basket. Oh, I like the wreaths. Nice stickers. Oh, they're cute. Very nice. And all the ribbons. Paint a gnome. Candle holders. Oh, look at them. Oh, try me, it says. Oh, they've switched them off. That's cheating. Oh, clown, yuck. Paint by numbers, they're nice. Make your own gonk. Very good. Oh, I like them as well.
Staff announcement, adding to open a checkout, adding to open a checkout, thank you.
Tea light holders, they're cute. Wow. Oh, don't fancy that. Little lights. Oh, I like them. Oh, we got the witch cauldron last year. Don't need another one of them. Pumpkins, candles. It's all the crafty stuff. Stickers. God, there's loads of stickers. Window stickers. Oh, they're good. Ooh. Ooh, brilliant stuff. Wow. Ooh, look at that. Put that in your window, frighten the neighbours to death. Ooh, I like those as well. Really good prices, wow. Oh yeah. Ooh. Goodness me. If one of these jumps out and goes boo, I shall scream my head off. Wow. Oof. Probably a bit small. Sorry. Wow. Painting my numbers. And the stickers. Two smaller ones there. think they'll be too small. Bells and stuff. Harry Potter train. Oh, that's nice. Kitten. Pet your own gnome, I like that. Sorting by numbers. Very nice. Paint by numbers. The Christmas creations. Turtle down there. The puffin that we got. It's gorgeous. I wish that one was diamond painted. Wow. Oh, that looks a bit pixelated. Jewstone. Oh, that one's good. Oh, we'll get the gnome. It's set too. Oh, that's good. Definitely gnomes. He's cute. I like that. Oh, that's cute as well. Wow, there's a lot of Christmas stuff. Whoa. Oh, I like the ribbon. nose. Drawn to the pink, but no hot pink. Oh, look at the penguin. Oh. Wow. Oh, penguins. Oh, bunnies. Oh no, the squirrels.